Yo, what's up? It's your boy K. It's hot as shit in the streets. It's almost the end of summer, but it's still hot as fuck. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And to feed the beast that's out there in the street trying to get some ass on their waist type of actions, you feel me? We're gonna make some Blxst type beat. Something super vibey, something super flowy. I don't know if that's even a word, but hey, we're just gonna get into it, bro. Boom. So the first thing I added was some piano. Boom. I'm using addictive keys. Some piano action, you feel me? Something that's super mellow, something that's super soft, you know what I'm saying? So I added that, and I also added some EQ, boom, just to cut off the low end, and I lay down these chords. You know, nothing too crazy, super simple, 2 chords, you feel me? I just went with, boom, B flat major 7th, 13, and then I added, boom, F major 7, 9, that's major 7 with a 9th note added to the chord, I think. Yeah. And I got this trick from Infinite. When you play piano, you want to make sure the velocity is super low, man. You don't want to go too high, because when you go super high, bro, let's just check this out right quick. That's crazy. You don't want that. That's like crashing so hard. So we're not going to do that. And the next thing I added was some guitar. I'm using the good old ample guitar, man. You feel me? We've all been there. And I'm still here. 10 toes down with the light version, baby. It sounds great, to be honest. And I used this preset, Stereo 1. I think that's the name of the preset. Copy it if you really want to get the sound right here. Screenshot it, copy it, and see how that works out for you with your own DAW. You feel me? And I added some guitar rig just for the sake of it. Boom. I'm using this preset called Roomy Snare. It's a roomy snare, but it sounded great on my guitar because it's a guitar rig. You feel me? So I'm using that. Boom. And I also added some RC20. Distorted bright tubes. I think that's what it's short for. It flexes up a little bit. Distortion is like about 50%. I didn't do anything on EQ. Lower the gain a little bit. There's that. Magnitude is up. The effect is like 100% right there. Boom. And I also added some low pass filter. This is Logic's EQ. It's just a filter to cut off the high end, so the instruments sound a little more distant. You feel me? Like something that's like hella ambient. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And the guitar sound like this. Let's just stop right there. Like this right here, bro. I finessed this bitch hella, bro. I really made it sound like, you know, somebody was actually playing the guitar. You feel me? So basically what I did for the guitar was I followed the same notes from the piano. Boom. And I basically kind of added the little strum effect type of shit. I didn't add any effect, but I made it sound like, you know, it was strummed on the guitar. You feel me? And then I added some pads. Boom. I just like to add pads on top of piano just to fill up the ambience. You feel me? And for the chord progression, I basically follow the same notes with the piano. I cut off the low end. You can see even here with the EQ, I cut off the low end here too. Boom. And the instrument I use is a Logic stock plugin. This is called ES2. It's a synth plugin, but you can use whatever pads you have on your own DAW. You feel me? So the pads sound like this. Hey, real quick, my bad. I basically used the same chords, but I inverted these higher notes from the last 2 chord progressions down on not an octave, but like basically inverted almost an octave. As long as it's in the same scale, whatever notes work. So there's that. And then I added some synth lead. I'm using the same VST, but I changed all these. You know what it is. It's a synth. So I wanted to get more like a sine wave lead, because it's a West Coast beat. You know what I'm saying? You want to have some of the synth lead, you know what I'm saying? So what I did for the synth, I added some EQ just to cut off the low end because it was really buzzy on the lower notes, and I also boosted up the high end just to give it a little more like a crispiness to the sound, you feel me? Like the airiness. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but hey, that's what I did. And I also added some Space Designer, which is a reverb plugin from Logic. The width is up a little bit so that it's like it's reverbing, bro, you feel me? I don't know, it's wider. Yeah, you get me. So I added that, and the lead sound like this. Yeah, that's that West Coast right there. And for those notes over here and over here, I played around with the like the module wheel type of shit, you know what I'm saying, to create the little wow effect that you get for the synth and guitar and all that. So I got that, and basically the loop is pretty much done. So let's just listen to the loop right quick. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for the chorus. And now we're gonna add some drums, bro. So the first thing I added was some kick, boom, just a simple pattern, you know what I'm saying? Something super West Coast, that 3 stomp at the end. So let's give it a listen, bro. Yeah, you need that 3 stomps, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's a West Coast beat. And I also added 3 stomps over here. I'm pretty much like repeating the same thing, but I also have these like, you know, a little different pattern over here, a little over here, and a little over there. You know what I mean? And I also added some snap. Sounds super simple, you know what I'm saying? And I also added some hi-hats. Yeah, that's that. And I also added some laser. And then I added some rim shots. Like by now, you're probably thinking like you're going too slow with this shit. Just trust the process. Like with West Coast music, there's a lot of pauses in a song, and you want to fill up those pauses with different percussions. You feel me? So yeah, with that being said, I added some shakers. And then I added some stomps, bro. You need them stomps. Yeah. And lastly, I added some tams. So there's that. There's a lot going on. And you might be thinking like, oh, that's a little too much. Like some of these notes are like offbeat. Like just trust the process, because if you listen to the whole thing, come on, bruh. Come on. You feel me? Just trust the process, add hella layers to your drums. That's how you get like that West Coast bounce. You feel me? I made it extra bouncy with this one. And to make a lot of things bouncier, I would trying to keep these little essential pauses. You feel me? So that like people can like groove to the beat. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, add some synth bass. Yeah, that West Coast right there too. That's pretty much it for what I did for this beat. And let's just listen to the chorus right quick. Yeah. Yeah, you feel me? It's hella vibey, it's that West Coast shit. And for the verses, I just basically added some super simple 808, you know, just following the bass notes, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Something super light. And now, this the whole beat.
Okay, I see you.
That's how you make a blast type beat for these hoes and stuff, you feel me? And if you have any questions about how to make a West Coast type beat, just put that in the comment section. I'll read all of them just to see, you know what I'm saying, what you guys are struggling with. And yeah, that's about it for the video. So if you find this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. And we out. Peace.